Hi everyone, it's Jay from Mitosu Crafts, and we're an independent Stampin' Up demonstrators based in the UK. Thank you for joining me today, where I'm sharing with you how to create one of these easy cards using Fall Frenzy Specialty Designer Series paper and the Wood Words bundle. So let's get started. You'll need an A5 of thick Very Vanilla card measuring 21 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters, scored and burnished halfway, the Foil Frenzy Designer Series paper measuring 9.5 centimeters and 13.8 centimeters. So I've used the Tangerine Tango stripe design for this card, and adding multi-purpose liquid glue at the back, just tiny dots on corners and in the middle of the card, and adhere onto the base card. Next up, we have the burlap ribbon. One side is cut in an angle at 11.5 centimeters. I'm using Terran tape to place onto the designer series paper to make sure I know where I want it to go. So I place that about 5.5 centimeters from the bottom, and take off the backing, and then place the burlap ribbon on top. So align the straight edge of the burlap ribbon onto the spine of the Very Vanilla base card. Next, we have Whisper White card measuring 6 centimeters by 10.3 centimeters. Vellum measuring at 8.5 centimeters and 12.8 centimeters. I place the vellum on top of the Whisper White card to guide me where I can put the multipurpose liquid glue, again only adding small dots in the corners and in the middle. So this will hide the glue marks from the vellum when you stick it onto the designer series paper. The vellum adds a softer look, which is a nice contrast against the foiling on the DSP, and will tie in the Whisper White topper nicely. So for the stamping, we'll be using the Peekaboo Peach. To open, push with your thumb, lift with your index finger towards you, and slide until it clicks. So for the flower stamp, be careful of the edges of the rubber stamp. So tap 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 onto your ink pad, and don't apply too much pressure when stamping onto your Whisper White card. I know this because I have actually marked a previous Whisper White card with the edge of the red rubber stamp. So just apply a nice pressure and count to 3 and then lift straight up. So I've done one on the top and one on the bottom. Next, we are stamping the sentiment, "A Note for You," with the basic black Archival stamping pad. This ink pad is made out of felt, so it's got a harder surface than the previous ink pads. So when you're tapping your stamps, you can apply a bit more pressure onto the ink pad to make sure that all of the stamps are covered in ink. This is also the same for the basic gray Archival stamping pad that is available from Stampin' Up. We now have a Sahara Sand offcut and the Tangerine Tango ink pad to stamp the heart and die cut it after. So as you see me there, I've just tapped and applied a nice pressure onto the Sahara Sand card base. I've gone ahead and cut the heart shape with the matching wood crate framelits dies, which is available as a bundle with the Wood Words stamp set. So now we can stick the topper onto the vellum using multipurpose liquid glue. Again, adding small dots in the corners and in the middle of your card. Add a bit of mini sequin ribbon measuring at 8 centimeters. Turn it over and apply your glue onto the thread that is holding the sequins together. This will help catch onto the Whisper White and the vellum and stick on there without any problem. Finally, add mini Stampin' Dimensional on the heart-shaped die cut. I've only added 2 on the top, so the bottom will actually hide the mini sequin corner, and the sequins will hold the bottom in place and keep the height level. There we go. This is our easy foil frenzy designer series paper and woodwords card. All current Stampin' Up! Products are available to purchase from an online store if you live in the UK, and all useful links can be found on the description below. Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, bye!